Wouldn't it be great if there was a super simple way that you could record your electric or acoustic guitar and make music with killer quality using the hardware and software you already own? That's the question I was asking a couple months ago, and then I learned about this ridiculously easy and really powerful solution that blew my mind. Hint, it's up there in the corner and you can hear it right here. It's a great way to capture song ideas, guitar licks, full performances, and more. And it's not just for guitar. In a minute, I'm going to explain everything and put it to work in some live looping songs. And I'm going to demo a couple of apps that you can download for free today and play around on your phone or tablet. Click the subscribe button here at Steve Guitar for tutorials like this one, guitar lessons, gear reviews, and a whole bunch more. All right, in a moment, we're going to learn about this really simple way to record amazing music today. Here we go. Okay, so what's this super simple, top secret way to record music? It's the screen recording function already built into your phone or your tablet. Now, for this, I'm using my iPad. I've got it over here, and you can see that red dot bouncing up and down right there is my screen recorder. If I tap off of it, it's recording a visual of whatever is happening on my device. If I go to Safari, there's my channel right there. If I double click, it's showing whatever is on my screen. So if I pull down the top right hand corner, there it is. You just swipe right there, hit the screen recording function, and this is built into your iPhone or iPad. It also works on Android. I don't know if it's actually built into the operating system, but there are apps that you can download. And for the longest time, I thought what it did is it recorded your screen. It just recorded whatever you were seeing. But then I learned that it's also capturing the audio. I mean, anything that's happening inside there, it's capturing, which is great. So for example, if I come over here and go to Safari, this is my channel, and I pull that back and hit play. Hey, Pete. Hey, Pete.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey. Hey.
Hey, you know that Fender Acoustasonic Telecaster video you did on Andertons with the Captain? That killer loop you made?
Yeah.
What do you think? So it's recording the video that's playing right there inside my iPad. And if I play a little guitar, it's recording that. If I play keyboard, make sure I'm over here. It's recording that too. So whatever's happening in there, it's recording the visual and the audio. Now let me explain my setup real quick. For this video, I'm using a microphone here that's going into my camera, but those are totally separate than the rest of the setup. All the music and everything is happening totally independently. And then I'm able to combine them later. So I've got my Fender Stratocaster guitar, cable going into my Fender Mustang amp. And if you have a modeling amp like the Mustang, it doesn't have to be the Fender Mustang, you can use the USB output to run it to your tablet or your phone. Now I've got another video, I'll put the description or the link above and you can check the description notes. It explains how to record using your Fender Mustang amp, but again it applies to anything that has a USB. And I'm not going to go over all the details, you ought to watch that, but basically in summary, you run the USB output from your amp into, in this case, my iPad. Now, the iPad has a lightning port in it, so you need one of these things. This is called a camera connection kit. That's what Apple calls it. It's really a USB adapter, and there's two types. This one has two jacks here, one for USB and one for power. That lets me keep it powered. There's a simpler version. This one's $40. I think the simpler one is about $30. And it is essentially a USB adapter. So the guitar goes into the amp goes into that USB adapter, and that goes into your iPad right there. Now, if you want to combine multiple instruments, like a guitar, like a keyboard here, like a microphone, anything you can think of, you can get for about 20 bucks on Amazon a USB powered hub, and it allows you to plug 3 or 4 devices. There's some that have like 8, and you can plug all these USB devices in there and then run them all into one line into this camera connection kit or this USB adapter in your iPad. So again, you're able to capture guitar. Really cool and really easy. Now, one thing is this recording here is essentially a one-track recorder. It's not a multi-track recorder. It's recording whatever is happening on the iPad. So think of it like putting a recorder here with a microphone, and it's recording whatever is happening. It just does it in one take, meaning if you play the guitar too loud, or you make a mistake, or you accidentally hit the wrong buttons on your screen, it's just going to record it all. You can't go back and mix levels and take out the guitar and all that, because again, you're just recording the screen. By pulling down here on the right, you get that screen recorder, and that's what you get. You can use other apps in here, which I'll show in a second. Like I've got this one here, it's called Groovbox, and it's free, and you can make a full song, but that is its own independent little app where it has multiple tracks and you can make music. Where the screen recorder comes in handy is then after you built a whole song using a multi-track kind of piece of software, you can hit the screen recorder and record you doing a performance of the whole song. So anyway, the screen recorder is a one-track, just a simple recording, but it does it in great quality. And again, you can blend all these different things. Now, one more thing about my setup here is, though I have a keyboard right here, I'm able to also just tap anywhere I want to on the screen. So again, if you download this app, this one's called Groovbox, you can download it and just play around on your phone and hit that screen recorder and record everything I'm doing right here. So what happens to the screen recordings when you're done? When you pull this down and press that red button right there, it'll stop recording, and on an iPad, it sends it to your camera roll. So if I double click right there and go to my camera roll, my photo album right there, you can see here I've got a sample one here, this 27-second one. This is actually a screen recording. So you're watching the screen recording and you're seeing everything that I did earlier on a little recording here. And I've got the sound off. But what's cool, if I go turn that off and come back here, you can then email that to somebody, you can text it, you can upload it to social, and you can either use it exactly as is. So you've got the screen recording that includes the visual and the audio. Easy way. You can even just send it yourself and listen to it on headphones or save it in your camera roll. It's great. Or you can do what I do for my videos, and I'm not going to go too deep into this, but for my videos, again, I record using my microphone going into my phone right here to capture my visual and my voice. But then I capture the audio of my guitars or my music into the iPad, and then I send both of those files to my MacBook. So now I've got a MacBook with my phone, with the visual and the voice, and I've got a file with the screen of whatever's happening visually on the iPad with the good quality music and audio on the iPad. And I line those up, and then I separate the iPad's audio and video. Because for most of my videos, unlike this one where I'm showing a screen capture of the iPad, I don't care about showing what's on my iPad screen. I only used that to capture the audio. So when I separate them, I delete the visual, and now I've got an audio file. In other words, when I play a guitar song, I can grab the audio from there, but I don't really need the visual from there. And so let me give you an example. I'll put on my headphones and I'll play a loop through my Fender GTX 7 foot pedal, which goes into my Mustang amp, which then runs into the iPad, and the iPad is capturing all of that, and then I mix it later in my MacBook. Here we go. So a really cool way to do a fun little loop jam right there and capture the audio right over here. So the iPad was capturing all of that using this little recording feature. All right, let's hop into one of these other apps here and play some more complicated music. Again, I've got Groovbox here. You can see it in the top left-hand corner. This is free, and I encourage everybody to just try it around, even if you're not a keyboardist, and even if you don't have an external keyboard. It's really cool. So again, this isn't a full demo of this app. Now this is a song that I've recorded. It does have an 8-track recorder in here. So you're hearing, I want to make sure I'm clear about this, you're hearing an 8-track recording that I actually did like 2 months ago. And I'm going to play it, but the point is, using the screen recorder function, you're hearing the whole performance. Anything I'm doing on this is happening live right now. So if I turn on a drum, this is recording it. If I play guitar over it, this is recording it. And again, it's 1 track, so if I make a mistake, it is what it is. So here we go. If I come here to the drums, you can see I got some toms and things like that. Let me see. Oh, I got to turn it on. Hold on. There we go. So I'm hitting my screen right there on my iPad. Really cool stereo, delay, reverb, all sorts of cool stuff. But if I hit play on this thing, check this out. So I've got a little drum beat going here. So this is like live looping as we go. So my iPad, again, is recording everything that's happening, all the audio you're hearing. And I can add in a little bit of keyboard. Oh, I gotta switch over my instrument. Ready? Cool little bass. Sounds a bit like Stranger Things, something like that, right? I can adjust the volume levels here with this. So I've got all these little instruments that I've done before. So check this out. Really cool little program here, just playing around with it. I'm not really an expert on this stuff, but it makes it really easy. Then I can sort of play along. So I hit stop right there to show you the song I pre-recorded. I already did another time, but all the music is happening again because I'm doing the screen recording. So if I hit play again, so really cool. I'm able to just turn on all these instruments, play them live, add guitar if I want to. Really cool. Hear that? Hear those trails there from this program? Really nice. And again, everything I'm doing is recording. So if you want to do a full live looping performance, like a long song, capture it all, it's a great way to do it. All right, let's show another example from another app here. This one is really cool. And man, if you want an easy way to make music without doing a lot of thinking, we're going to go into Blockswave. So Blockswave is pretty amazing. Let's see if my keyboard's still active. Keyboard's still active. Now again, this is another program that allows you to build tracks here, but we're recording it all using the screen recorder. So this one, see that gray box right there? If I click drums, I'm gonna get any drum kit. I really don't know what I'm about to get. Let's give it a shot, ready? Nice kick drum. And again, my guitar is going. Let's click there. I'm going to add another block, as they call it. I'm going to hit a bass. Ready? Let's try another one. And let's go back to the drums. Pick a different drum track. Ready? I mean, you can make music super fast with this. Okay, I like that. Let's add, I don't know what I'm about to get here. We're gonna add some melodic. Not sure what that is. So this is just a really cool app. And again, I'm not going to go too deep into this, but it's a great way to build these complex songs. Let's try to mix it up again one more time. And you can tell here, everything I'm doing is being recorded up here in that screen recording program. All right, so I'm going to hit play. Let's try a different drum. So I'm going to click that. I mean, you can change up and get a bunch of song inspirations and ideas. I think I'm still in the key of E. Let's go to melodic. Effects. And I think the effects change if you change your drum style. Ready? So you can see right there, playing around in Blockswave, the whole thing's being recorded. So what's really awesome about this, again, when you're done, whether you've recorded a little guitar part or a full live looping performance or just fiddling around, you can come up here and hit that button. And when you do, it takes you to your camera roll and it saves it right there. And again, it'll save it as a file. And right here, if I were to hit that and share it, I can share it with somebody, I can post it, I can even, if I'm on my iPad, I can send it to my phone and put on headphones and listen to it. And it's really awesome. So the screen recording system sort of, changed my recording world without having to get a bunch of other hardware or other software and really go crazy and deep into those. I was able to just, literally hit a recording up there on my screen like that and, capture all the audio, all the video. And even if I didn't use the video part, the audio was captured in that awesome crystal clear quality. All right, I hope this was helpful. If it was, subscribe here at Steve Guitar today. Again, you're seeing it on the screen there. In fact, that red subscribe button, go ahead and click it right now. Follow me on Instagram. That'd be great, help the channel grow. And, check out my other live looping demos, tutorials like this one, guitar lessons, gear reviews. I got some giveaways and more. All right, catch you next time. Let's play it out here with a little bit more looping. I'm going to head back over to Groovbox and I'll turn off a couple of these little tracks real easily and hit play. See what we come up with, right?